Hi, class. Well, welcome back to Christian Character of BI6619, your Masters of Arts of Applied Biblical Studies. Things you come back together. It's been about 4 months since we've met together for a class, and this will be session 2 under Christian Character. I imagine a lot has happened in each of our lives over the last 4 months. Things that we've seen God work in some really special ways, and maybe some trials and testings we've gone through as well. So I look forward to reading through your journals just to see what God's been doing in your life, to see how He's encouraged you, how He's been faithful, and what He's been teaching you. But I also look forward to seeing what you and your mentor have spent time doing together as well, because that's a time of real learning and growing and building relationships during this time as well. So that'll be the way that I see what God's been doing in your life and the way that God's been developing Christian character for you over the last 4 months. We're moving into session 2 now, which brings us along in our study of how God has shaped and molded us. So far, we've talked about culture. We've looked at your life when it comes to calling recently, and this time we're going to move into that sense of what it means when it comes to community. This builds about the relationships we have, the friendships we build, of how God uses the body of Christ and individuals specifically in our life. That's where your mentor comes into play in particular. But I want you to think about just the friendships you have, how God has shaped you through the various relationships you've had in the past. It's going to cause us to go back to look at our own families and what we've learned from ourselves there. It's going to be the sense of what God has taught us about the people He's brought into our lives. It can cause you to examine where you are right now in relationship with other people, how you build that community and what it will be. So we'll be working through Reggie McNeil's book again this week. Also some work from Joe Stoll, and then